All right, good evening, everybody. I couldn't decide when I was going to go live. I put 6:30, then I put 5:45, then I put 6, and well, it's 6 o'clock, so we're just going to go live now. And well, you know, that's what it's going to be. It's my channel. I get to do what I want. I show up exactly when I mean to. Don't know if we're going to get the whole thing run tonight. I really doubt it. It's looking like it's about 3 to 4 hours. I don't think I have that much time tonight, so we'll do part 1 tonight, part 2 tomorrow, Battlegrounds tomorrow. We got to run the mini Crucible. We've got the FinTech challenge. We've got all sorts of things to do. So I know everybody is kind of right now probably watching Barrow or Legacy or KT, but come on over. Come on in. Come on in. I'm going to treat you the right way. Those guys are great. I watched Nick 136 run this today. Went through it. I think he used 1 revive at 1% on the final boss. I felt so bad for him, but he had one heck of a run. He did incredibly well. I learned some things watching him. I've got a copy of my what I'm going to be using to run. And speaking of which, I am going to give credit to, once again, the creators of this sheet. And let me go ahead and put it in the chat. And if you're over on the Twitch side, it is on the YouTube chat. That is the spreadsheet created by Simula. I'm going to pin the message. That is SimSheet. Make sure that Sim, Akbar, Bitter, Cat, Grass, MSD, and I think whoever else was involved in it. It says there on the first page of it. Make sure you give them credit. Make sure you thank them. They did a good job on this. It is awesome. It is perfect. More or less perfect. I could have done a little bit better, but we're not going to tell them that. So yeah, that's kind of the plan there. The other thing I'm going to do is, I wasn't going to buy. Okay, this is bad. I wasn't going to buy any of the relic deals today. Okay, and then I heard they were bugged, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely not going to buy them. And then they put out the announcement saying, oh, if you buy and open the bugged ones before 11 a.m. tomorrow, you're going to get replacements for them. I was like, 2 for 1 deal? I'm in. So I bought some relics. We're going to open up those things here in just a little bit as well. So, I can't pass up a 2 for 1 deal. It got me some event points. It got me some other stuff. So why not? Yeah, I think pretty much that's it. So relics. Then we're going to jump in and we're going to do Crucible. We're going to boost mildly. I'm not going to go 30s. I'm not going big end, and I may when we get to some of the bosses. I am no good on really Bahamut. Hey, Walrus, what's going on, my friend? Welcome back. Not the greatest at some of these bosses. Citalis, I don't mind too much. I'll probably mess her up, but I don't mind her too much. Bahamut, I have trouble with ping pong. Cerastes, decent. The one I'm going to struggle with the most, I always have, is Glycon. Hopefully it'll change. It'll be a little bit different, but it might not be. So you know what? First and foremost, let's jump in. I do have some of these. They do have a cooldown to it, or a pity timer, whatever you want to call it. Open 20, you're guaranteed a 7-star. So I should at least get 1 7-star. Hey, Hoop. Really dislike Bahamut. Yeah, I'm not gonna enjoy a lot of these. Hey, Charles. I'm jumping in. I was gonna do the same thing, Charles. I was gonna wait, but I'm sitting there and I'm looking at all these skilled players run through this content. Lags and Barrow and Nick and KT and Truth and all these guys making it look so easy. I figured I would jump in and be the small guy, be the guy that everybody else can look at and say, you know what? At least I did better than Say. And that's where we're going with it. So let's go ahead and open these things first. I really don't know whether to pop or spin. You know what? I really don't know. I don't like this tab. This looks ugly. I don't know why they changed it, but it doesn't look pretty. Let's just kind of spin. Let's take a look at the reel and see what some of these look like in the reel. You can't really tell. You know what? The reason you can't really tell is let's go big screen while this is spinning out. There you go. Now you can see them a little bit better. They look okay. Hey, there we go. Our first relic that we open is a 7-star. Don't know if it's any good or not. Yeah, I picked up two of them. I picked up the 2 bundles. I figured it ended up being 2 for 1 because they're going to send out other ones that aren't bugged, I guess. I don't know. But there we go. A 7-star right off the bat. You know, part of the reason I want to do this too is, one, for the realm points for the event, which it really sucks that you don't get credit for opening the other ones. I saved a bunch of the other ones. But, you know, this, and I'm looking for some relics to put on some of the champions I'm going to be using so I don't have to swap them out. Because at some point I'm going to forget. Yeah, let's see. We'll spin out down to 15, then we'll pop the rest. Gives me a chance to talk to you guys. Gives it a chance for some folks to get in here. I do like the look of the crystal, whatever you want to call the thing. So there's a 5, 6, and 7 so far. Well, 7, 5, 6, however you want to look at it. But, you know, I kind of like the way it's done. I like the way it's portrayed. I like the look of the stats so that you can kind of see them one on top of the other on the crystal itself. So that's kind of cool. I don't know how you go about duping one of these. There's so many different ones now. Duping may be kind of an issue. All right, one more spin, then we're going to pop the rest, and then we're going to jump in and start things going. Because the very first fight, I don't know if who I'm going to use is going to work. I'm trying just to throw somebody in there. Be another 7-star. Well, we got one 7-star out of the first 5. You can't really complain. The odds aren't in your favor to do that. So let's go ahead and open 10. Let's see if we see 15 new, or if we got a dupe. I broke the game. Sorry, guys. That's it for the night. Hey, there's another 7-star. That's 2 7s. I got 2 dupes. I have duped relics already. That's wild. Don't know which ones I've duped. Looks like that right there, the Vision relic. Cruel Tech relic of finesse. Oh no, it's Cruel Tech relic of toughness. What is this? Expert mutant relic of toughness. Expert relic of blocking. Oh my gosh, this is, yeah, you know, I don't know. Let's just convert all these and see which one it is. So there we go. We got the Shielded Science Relic of Protection and the Cruel Tech Relic of Finesse. Hey, Ice, what's going on? All right, let's continue. Let's open these last 5. Hey, there we go. No more dupes. Any more 7-stars or just the 2? How many stars is that on that first one? That's a 6. A bunch of 6-stars. Yeah, I'll take that. We got the 2 7-star relics. That'll be nice. So let's go back here now. That should have given us some points over in here. Oh, that's the Crucible one. Wow, there we go. The Relics Reborn. That's the one I was looking for. So yeah, that got me. That's it. I guess I've got to rank up some relics and do all sorts of other stuff there. But there we go. So there's your first look at 7-star. Yeah, I bought those. Now, see, I'm going to show the thing on Discord. So if you haven't done it yet, and you're thinking about, well, you might want to do it. You might do it. You might not. You might not. Here. This may make a difference. StatCast relics are now live. However, there's an issue with the initial implementation of the Grace system. The TLDR is pulling a 6-star stat relic would reset the Grace timer for the 7-star. Due to this, we will be sending compensation based on a number of StatCast relics opened. Players will receive 1 7-star StatCast relic for every 20 Valiant StatCast open, and 1 7-star for every 24 Thronebreaker. So you get a free one. I was thinking it was 2 for 1, but I'll get 1 free 7-star StatCast relic. So it made it worth it to me, just to go ahead and try it. I don't know if it's double crystals. I think they're just sending, if you open 20, you'll get a 7-star. That's what it says. But it's also said, you know, we'll be sending compensation based on the number of statcast relics opened. Players will receive 1 7-star relic for every 20. So there you go. So you'd have to open 20, you get a free 7. I was thinking it was 2 for 1. I guess not. Oh well. Fool and his money are soon parted, and well, I was a fool and parted with my money. But now we can take a look at them over here. There is a ton of them. Where are those 7-star ones? Okay, so we can look at this. Let's go ahead and customize. Select a champion. Okay, like for example, I'm going to be using Shield, and I'm going to be using Lumitrix. So this will help. I will put that on Lumitrix. Physical resistance, I don't care, and crit rating damage. Great. So we'll just bind that one there. Let's see. Let's go to relics again. Let's see if there's any other skill ones I can bind to somebody that is currently not bound. Yeah, there we go. So we can now customize this. We will select that. We will bind this one to Chioth. There it is. She already had one. I think I may have broke the game again. There we go. So, you know, maybe that's what we do. You know, we'll play around with it from there. Best of luck back to work. I am at Sighthouse. Hey, congrats. I am trying to remember where this thing's at. There it is. Way over at the end. I still got to go back and run normal mode in Act 7. I think it's the only content I've not finished. We will run the normal mode of this as well. We will do the little 2-star version of it and whatever else comes along. All right. First fight up is going to be a hood. And well, this is the fight that we're going to try something. And if it doesn't work, we're at the beginning and we can back out. Oh, that's nice. I like the they give you some level 3 revives when you're done. I mean, why? Put them after one of the other bosses. Almost missed my mouth there. My lips are chapped. All right. Not going to boost up on this fight because I don't. This is Foresight, Caltrops. It should be fine. We'll boost up after this fight. Oh, you know what? I've also got to turn off recoils. Or maybe we don't. What do you think? Maybe we run with recoil since you do get the heal at the end of it. You know, it heals up the champion to full when you're done. So I know that's dumb. I'm not going to do that, by the way. I'll turn off recoils after this fight. Oh, I appreciate that. There's other people running. I appreciate you watching mine. You can run along with me. You can tell me you're doing it faster. And there's the first fight down. Recoils and all. Now we are on to Mr. Red Skull. And you know what? We're gonna leave. We're gonna do it. We're gonna leave recoils on for a minute. You know, I'm not opposed to running this with recoils and maybe having to cost myself a revive or two more. Oops. Okay, I got a relic. See, I'm forgetting already. Now on this one, steady perseverance, debuff synthesis, stun bleed, poison vaughn, critical setup, return policy. Focus on champs with access to poison. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to go. This may not be the best champ for this. There's probably, I guarantee you there's better ones for it, but I'm trying to save some of them for later on. All right, we're going to throw this first, and then we're going to go to a special 2. You're not going to run until Sunday? It's probably smart. Oopsie. That hurt. Can't forget that. That's right, I don't think we'll die. As long as we don't do it again. All right, let's throw this sucker. Now let's put some poisons on them. And that should, right at the same time as the acid burn. Pretty good timing there. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't know why I did that. But that's right, this guy's going to die. Anyway, even screwing up the fight, we still managed to pull it off. Trying to get enough content done for the one or two more R4s. The change to the Valiant ticket selector is fantastic. What change? I don't know if I know what you're talking about with the change there. So, all right, next fight up is going to be the one, the only, the Ironheart. I thought about ranking up the 6-star for this one, and using Ironheart again later on, but we may decide to rank up the selector for 7-star Valiant tickets. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Maybe I didn't look. Maybe I didn't. I wasn't really paying much attention today. I had a lot of work. I was in training and grinding out arena and other things. A lot of work, you know. I saved those tickets for, hey, cool. Oh, you know what? I've got those. I've got 2 of them. I think. I think I do. I think I've got enough for 2 of them. When we get to a fight that we need to turn recoils off for, you know, like there's a heal block or something, then we'll turn them off. But for now, I'm not having to boost. I'm doing okay, and you know, you got me thinking now. Let me go double check. I think I've got like 16 of them. If I know what you're talking about, I think you're talking about the things for these, right? Yeah, I've got 16 of them. Oh, there is tier 7 basic in there. If that's what you're talking about. It's not much tier 7 basic. To do the FinTech quest and cash in my tickets, I'll need some Tier 4A, possibly to do 3 R4s. I've got enough to do 2 R4s right now. I've got a 3 to 4 generic, and I've got the mats for another. This one is going to be null. You have to, holy crap. I was expecting you to, I wasn't expecting that many. I think I've got a relic on null. This is what I hate. This is why I'm glad new relics are out. I've got 16 thinking, hey man, that's a lot. I've got 235. Oh, mi amigo. Okay, so with this one, ignore up to 90% of the iron. Okay, sure. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Yeah, you did say you saved them for a long time. I've saved those 16 for a long time. Oops. Oops. Oh well. Okay, we're going to go Special 2, Special 1. We're going to get close to a Special 3. Now we're going to start doing some medium, light, mediums. And I'm not getting the dash back at all. All right, one more medium, light, medium. Into the Special 2. We may not need to go to the Special 1 after that. We'll do a relic. We'll throw the Special 1. We don't really need to. He is, as the kids say nowadays, melting. We're actually going to wait so that we can really do some damage. And there he melts. 3 is impossible. I just did the math. 2 is very possible, which would get me 18. 19 with... That's pretty good, though. Still pretty darn good. All right. So we are through... Wow, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3... That's 4 bosses already? Now for the fun. Now for the fun. This is going to be Red Skull. I got to look at the nodes, because sooner or later here I am going to have to take off. Okay, I think we're good. I think we'll go Red Skull. I think I can still run recoils here. I don't think I'm going to throw too many specials. This one kind of has me worried, to be completely honest. This fight, I saw Nick struggle with this a little bit. Okay, I do have to dex. That's right. Let's get some armors built up. We'll throw a Special 1 here. Can't dex too many times. Ah! Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make this one. This one's going to hurt me that I've got recoils on. I've got to wait out those cleanse charges. He's got way too many for me to wait them out. I don't know if they all disappear at the same time. They do not. Yeah, doing this one with recoils is going to cost me my first revive. I think. We'll see. We'll see if we can get it back. Gonna have to play perfect. Nope. Ah. Yep, I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, I'm using Vox later on. That was all me. I'm gonna keep kind of track of revives. I'm not gonna count that one because that's a recoil death. If I didn't have those on and I was focused a little bit more, I would have thrown special ones. But so now it'll be time to just drop that. And I've got some of these getting ready to expire, so it's not the end of the world. Like I said, I'm not counting it. If I would have been smart and turned off recoils, this would be a solo. So, from here on, they count. We'll even toss a couple heals in. Hey, Kurt. Like I said, I was a little worried about that fight with recoils on. I boosted up. My boosts are going to be gone by the time the two little heals take place. Quarter tier 4 alpha from each of the two events, so 2/4 of a tier 4, 9,007 star shards. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't know what the mission of the Foundation event is. Good Lord, how long did that take? To put 2 health potions in, took almost a minute. I think I'm just going to go special 3 here. Because I just need some spacing. Really? This guy is good at pounding into your block. Oh, whew. I'm glad that counted and did not auto block. It could have. Now this may end up costing me 1. Maybe we can sneak through it. Maybe we can pull this one out. We pulled it out. Okay. Kind of got lucky. Got 3 7-star. I got 2. Curd. So you got a little luckier than me. All right. Is what that is. That's not a little upset. Not terribly upset. This one. This is where it starts getting sugar biscuits. This is the dumb part. Do I have any science that I got new. Yeah, we'll just use this one. I purchased 20, and that's all I'm ever purchasing. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try it. Okay, on this fight, she will go unstoppable when knocked down, and whenever she gains a fury. She will also go debuff immune after specials. So uptime on slow will be problematic. Grit or halt is your best friend here. And well, I don't have either. We're going to see how this goes. Wow, she goes for a long time, Sam. Okay, we're okay now. Maybe. If she wants to throw a special, we're okay. I like that. Good Lord, she's not wanting to cooperate at all. Okay. I think I got the idea of the fight now. That's the only restart that I've got. Hey, Zode, what's going on? Okay, so we just got to go slow. We're going to go mediums up until a special 1. Then we just got to repeat special 1s quickly, because that halt does not last very long. I thought it was going to be a little bit longer than that. Her going debuff immune is what's hurting, I think. Okay. I don't know why I can't dex her all of a sudden. Why are you not throwing specials, chick? And the halt, the... Yeah, that debuff is not lasting nearly long enough. This is going to be a couple revives, I think. I may restart. Yep, I think we're gonna restart. That is not gonna work for this. Okay. At least it wasn't too far in. This should be quick, though. I've got somebody for that fight. With somebody I don't have on the sheet that I was going to use, so. I mean, I could have revived. I'm not going to waste 5 or 6 revives on that stupid fight. Come on. Well, you know, I made one, but the way I'm playing right now, you wouldn't know. Oh, come on. We may just do something else tonight. Yep. Some nights you got it. Some nights you just have to keep starting over. This was so much faster with the recoils on. At least you can heal up in this fight. At least with Bastion. This isn't really who I planned on using here, but I figured he would work, and I didn't have him anywhere else. Nice ice. Okay. Well, that works. This next fight we know works. I got 2, 1 skill, 1 mutant, I think. So uninstalling? Well, it's probably the best way to go, to be honest. I will say, with recoils on, they at least threw specials quicker. I mean, look at that. 4 hits, back away. A couple hits, back away. You know what? We're just going to throw this. Thank you for not pushing them too far. And of course, you don't let me get any poisons built back up, so my... Shit. I was trying desperately to keep my aura there. Let's build up some poisons. Okay, now we got a bunch of poisons built up on us. Now we can go to the special 2. Right. Yeah, we got through it. Okay, second time through these fights. Now we do Ironheart. Do like that. I don't know if it's constantly giving me new points or if that's the old points that I just keep popping up there. I wouldn't mind a bug in my favor every once in a while. All right. No more invisibility for you. Well, you'll turn invisible, but I can still hit you. Hang on, I'm just going to take it right in the block, and then we're just going to travel right on in to hit you. Because you're not going to do enough damage to me to make it even worry about it. And you are dead. See, that fight's nice and quick. All right, now we are back to null. So we lost about 30 minutes of time. And I know how to do the Black Panther a little bit better, so it's okay. It's okay. I will live. I'm a big boy. One restart. If that's all that we get, at least it's not, near the end. I'd like to get halfway done. Oh, the heck with it. I'm just going to throw... I was going to build up, but I don't feel like building up. So yeah, I was thinking maybe halfway tonight, halfway tomorrow. We may go a little less tonight, a little more tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what we do. It depends on how I'm playing for a lot of it. I'm not going to... While I've got revives and stuff that I can throw at it, I'd much prefer not to. So that's going to be a large portion of it, is how well I'm playing. And currently, the odds are not in your boy's favor to keep going very far. We may, if I start playing real bad, we'll just jump and do Battlegrounds. That's kind of the fallback. Okay, let's not screw this fight up this time. Now, we remember what we have to do here. We have to dex right away. There we go. We got the nice dex in there. This dude... Really? Really? Fine. There you go. Good boy. Jesus. I tried to do that. Really? You start coming in and then you back away. Now I don't have an auto block up. Or an armor up, so now I'm screwed. Okay, I'm okay. I've only got 3 armors on him. We're just going to do special ones. They're doing okay damage. He's got too many cleanses up to do anything else. Ah, why'd I do that? That's going to hurt me in the end. Because I can't hit into his block another time. Did not mean to stun there. One more hit into his block, I die. Damn it, that's it. I think that's it. Well, maybe. I was late on the... I was late on the counter. Oh well. It was good. It was good attempt at a comeback. I forgot there what I had to do. Okay, now we're not going to make the same mistake we made the last time here. Because I think this will work. Anybody tell... Okay, I've got a relic on her. Valkyrie should work here, right? Any reason why Valk would not work here? I mean, I'm going to have to worry about the unblockable, but I should be able to ignore the unstoppable. I just have to get to the 11 hits. Kind of like that. Ah, she didn't block. She was unblockable. I was hoping she'd hold block for a second. And yes, I know I could have built up more kind of charges on her. She could hit a little bit harder if I would reverse the combo and do things like that. But you know what? Sometimes just finishing a fight clean is enough. Yeah, I could intercept. I could do all that kind of fun stuff. And that's probably what I should have done with Sentry. But you know what? That worked. This next fight, Warlock. And if I'm not mistaken, this guy goes unblockable as well. Yeah, so this is go unblockable during arc overload. Do not nullify or armor break the arm. Okay, so. Hey, my pumpkin head did not have a relic on him. Mr. Jack. Is he unblockable right away? Yes, he is. No heals for you anymore, my friend. Well, you know, I want you to throw a special, but you're not going to, are you? Why would you do that? Why would you throw a special when I'm baiting one out? Oh, now you will. Now you will. Don't like that special too when it's unblockable. That is not fun. I knew he was going to catch me there. I was dashing back at the wrong time. But fortunately, it's Warlock, and that's sinister. Okay. Onward and upward. Maybe we'll do the first boss and then go play Battlegrounds. You guys got to keep me occupied. Got to keep me in the flow. All right. So on this fight, use shocks to prevent the poison on you and trigger the vulnerability. Alternatively, use a poison immune. That's fine. I'm hoping the shocks will do their job. He will start unblockable, knocking him down with a special makes him unstoppable. Void champs with bleed or poison. Okay. So he's going to be unblockable, which is something I really hate. Didn't get any shocks there. We got shocks there. We're going to knock him down here. Just because then I can do that. Into that. And we're okay. Well, Hoopster, you should be ahead of me if you're trying to keep up with me because I restarted. Now, this next one, hopefully this works. I'm going to run Medusa. Scares me that no one else is on Sim's sheet, but I'm going to. The nice thing about some of these is they don't heal, so if you do go in with the wrong champ, there's a good chance you can still do some damage. I'm not restarting again, by the way. We are in it to win it now. We're going to have to build up to a special 1 kind of before we can get the true strike in there. Now, oh, because of the because of the concussion, I'm going to have to wait till the concussion drops off before we do that again. And I got a concussion because it hit into my... There we go. Now the auto block is gone. Now I think I can just repeat the specials. Okay, now we'll have to build back up, not let him hit me. Oh, I hate his special too. Okay, this wasn't the plan, but it may end up working out. That's fine. I'm trying to wait for the concussions to drop. Well, all it's going to take is one unblockable special 2, and I am done for. You know what? I think we got it. I think we're good now to the end. Whew. Okay, this was not the way I envisioned this fight, but we pulled it out. Maybe. Thank you, Medusa, and your auto block. Thank you, sweetheart. There we go. Okay, that was not the way I envisioned that fight at all. But, you know, when is a fight the way I envision it? I mean, come on, folks. Work with me here. All right. Where is he? Okay, that's what I was afraid of. I need to go. Do I have any unknown mystic? No, I do not. Oh, it's fun. I love this content. I'm just right now, I'm petrified of making a mistake, i.e. bringing in a champion that cannot do a fight. That's my fear in all this. So I'm trying to... I need to reboost too. We'll reboost here. So that's my biggest fear and worry in all this, is that I'll bring in a champ that can't do a fight. Let's see, I was going to reboost. And we may go to smaller ones. You know, it's not... And the way the servers are running, you know, it takes 15 seconds of your boost away just to boost. The restart didn't help me. Now I'm thinking I'm okay. Got neutralize on this guy. The buffs are going to fail. Going to put enough incinerates on there. And then at the end of the day, it is just a power gain Corvus. As long as you don't get hit by that special 2. You should be okay. Not bad. A little rank 2, taking them out in a minute. All right. We are through that one. And now we're on the Maw, one of my least favorite fights of all time. War started. I may make an audible here. I want to see something. Okay, yeah, I don't think I have her that I'm using her. Yep. We're making an audible, I think. Let me double check here. Science champs will not trigger or miss from guaranteed crits. Buff or nullify immune champs are best, but a champ that prevents miss will work as well. I'm thinking I was going to go Titania. But with Silk, I can knock her down all the time. We're going to go we're going to stay with Titania. I may regret that choice. I already regret that choice. Okay, I don't regret that choice too much. Oh. Oops. That's too far away. I've got torch for later on. Okay, I don't regret the choice at all. Titania. Perfect. Yeah, I've got 2 torches as well. All right. Did I screw? Okay. I was looking at it going, that's not the next fight. Did I screw up somewhere? I didn't. I think this is who I want, right? Yes. All right. And for the educational portion of this fight, armor breaks will prevent cold snap but trigger unblockable. Alternatively, you can use cold snap immune, resistant, or purify, cleanse, tranquilize champions. Bait heavies because stuns will trigger unblockable. Do not apply cold snap to her. So we just bait heavies. We gain power like a champ, and then we blast big old specials into her. If the game will load. There we go. What's the protection? Ebb and flow knockdown, okay. Fine. Oh! What? She blocks unblockables? That's not nice. I have forgotten her animations. It has been so long since I fought a Proxima Midnight. It has been so long since Proxima has been relevant. And I may have said her name wrong there. I may have said Proxima. It's okay if I did. Little rough start, but we've remembered animations. We've remembered how to do this fight. Didn't want to do that. That's okay. And it's a good thing that Serpent, my friend here, is just a beast. Okay. Next fight up should be Miss Wasp. And it is. And it's the one, the only, Okoye for this fight. Should we take her to rank 4 today? Hey, Godo, what's going on, my friend? Just double checking, making sure, once again, that I have not forgotten anybody. Okay. And now, got to put a bunch of debuffs on. Blocked hits cause her to gain power. That's fine. Ticking time bomb. I've got to hit into her block if I take blocked hits. We're just going to try to bait specials and do that kind of fun stuff. Do we say goodnight to Wasp here? Yes, we do. 100% waiting on either Simula or MCOC. He did. If you look at the link that's up at the top, there is Sim's Guide. Hercules up next, and that is going to be an interesting fight. Because I'm using a champ I'm not real good with, but we're going to do it anyway. There's a couple of those in this that I'm having to use champs that I'm not real good with, but we're just going to do 5-hit combos, throw specials, and that type of thing. For this fight, very straightforward. He'll be unblockable a lot, but his specials are easy to avoid. Champs with cruelty can gain steadfast by dexing. Pretty much anyone works here. Bonus if you can prevent his immortality. How does he go unblockable? Whenever the attacker lands a critical hit on the defender goes unblockable, gains an unblockable charge, making their neck. Okay, I've got it. And this has got protection. I'm not sure which one. So we're going to build to a special 3 anyway. We're just going to kind of do what we would normally do. And see if it is knocked down. Yep. Perfect. Okay, we're going to throw a special 2. Thank you for throwing right away. Nope, we're going to do one more special 1. Because then we have the knockdown on him. And then we can throw a special 2. And please give me a crit out of it. There we go. Nice 90k crit. I mean, she's not the fastest thing in the world. Tried to get a sneaky little intercept in there. It didn't work. Okay, now we just build back up and rinse and repeat. Yeah, Destroyer would have worked. I don't have a ranked one, though. Yeah, I took this chick. I think she's at rank 3. I figured every once in a while I may want to use her. It's just, this was in the era, and still is the era of, hey, let's put protection on everybody. You know, they don't want no MCOC babies. They want, you know, their champions to be well protected. Yeah, well, that's kind of why I'm using her here, is because she shuts off the immortality. And I'm hoping... I was kind of hoping that was going to be it. It wasn't. Sometimes in this game, you can't make crap up. See that first hit? Caught me on a dashback. First hit. Okay, there's a revive for you. He will go unstoppable. Okay, so for this guy, he will go unstoppable every 10 seconds. Use champs with prowess to reduce the duration. Or use grit halt to deal with the unstoppable. Don't get knocked down. I'm going to check something. I may make a change to what I was going to do. I was going to do gentle. Will he work? I'm questioning myself now. I know he's got the pursuit, but he doesn't have anything to stop. Yeah, we know what? We're gonna try it. I was gonna audible to Toad. But we'll do this. I'm gonna use gentle. May do it over the weekend. Yeah, it's probably a wise choice. I wish they would have done this as separate quests. I'm doing no damage here. Is this a only damage on specials? Assault, is that what it was? Assault battery? Okay. Special, the special twos seem to work. You got Cull and Anti-Venom. Congrats, my friend. All right, now the fun begins. Oh, crap on a cracker. I don't know if who I'm going to use for this is going to work. Okay, I vaguely remember this fight. I'm pretty sure I have to put a 20 on. Yeah, we'll put a 20%. That's the last boost for tonight, I think. Okay, second medium, she evades. She puts a trap down on various different specials. You have to wait for the trap to arm. I'm just trying to go through this from memory. And you have to push her back into it with a special or a heavy. Okay, now I wanted to throw special 2. Of course, she throws a special 1. Why? I was holding block there, chick. Why? Okay, I forgot her heavy animation. Okay, now we have to wait for it to arm. Armed. Okay, wait for it to arm. Push her back into it. Will that push her back far enough? Yeah, that pushes her back far enough. Ah, between phases again. Okay, special 1 here is needed. Okay, we're at our special, so we just need to wait for it to arm. That should push her back into it. Just barely. Almost through the phase. Now we're in the final phase. We need to get a special 2 out of her. Okay. And now we just wait forever for that sucker to arm. Oh no! Okay, it's okay. Oh, that's not a good spot for it. There we go. Sauron is an interesting choice on planning Storm here. I used to work, I've got to go, but going to watch. Yeah, there you go. He worked perfectly fine. Hit ridiculously hard. That's still rank 2, so I wanted to save my Storm for the boss at the end. Okay. Now for one of those fights with a champion. Who's going to make me question my life choices, I think. Oh man, I got a lot of skill. Relics. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vision relics? Yeah, I appreciate that, Jason. Yep, we're using Prowler. Not great with them. Don't really know how to use them. We'll do some things that are probably right, and we'll do some things that are probably wrong. Oh, they're all Prowler relics? Is that what they were? Oh, they were Prowler. I thought they were Vision. Whatever. Look like Vision with the collar up. I don't know. Prowler relic, Vision relic, it don't matter. It's all the same. You know me by now, man. I don't know things. Okay, I would like you to throw a special. Thank you. You can throw another special. Really? Thank you. Oh, shit. Do I die here? Does this kill me? I lost time. I lost track of the timing. Okay, it didn't kill me. And you did not hear that word I said. And if you did, I never said it. Yeah, I bought 2 of the relic packages occurred. Caught me on a dashback. I don't know how many times in my lifetime I'm going to get caught that way. Dude. What has it been? 2 revives? Just because I messed up. And both of them when the champions were very low on health. So, all in all, decent. We got 1 boss down. I know there's something that you're supposed to do with this guy with heavy attacks and all that too, but it worked well enough. All right, through that fight. Now for one, I caught an audible from the sheets. And I need your guys' help before you go anywhere. This fight here. I know Cosmic gets the superiority. Do I go Cosmic or do I go Spider-Woman? Because it's either Gamora or Spider-Woman here. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm not using Spider-Woman anywhere else. I'm going to use a Spider-Woman here. I think I'm using Deathless She-Hulk later on. Fine. You know what? If you don't want to give me specials, that's fine. You don't have to. Oops. Kind of messed up there, but that's all right. I thought I had an unblockable, and I didn't. And I was trying to go for a little cheeky intercept. All right, we'll do this, and then you should throw a special and just die. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Some of these fights are fun. Some of these I didn't like the first couple times I ran them. I'm missing something in this fight. I don't remember him being unblockable or unstunnable. Okay, I thought I could stun him in there. Lee. Okay, now we got the spacing and all down. Now we're okay. Okay. Yes, this is one continuous path. It goes round and 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 round. And 64 fights later, you get to the final boss. All right, as we are going through this, just a couple reminders coming up. If we don't hit it beforehand, and if we do, it's going to be something different. Coming up on the 24th, so roughly 11 days from today, there's going to be a streamathon that I'm going to be running starting at about 10 a.m. Eastern Time and going until. Just until. I can't tell you when. It is just until. That stream will be for 20,000 subscribers. We're at 19,917. So, we're going to stream until. It could be 10 a.m. till 10 a.m. the following day. I'm going to cap it at probably 36 hours. I don't know if I can go, I don't even know if I can go that far. But that's kind of the thought process. Whenever you're faltered, you are faltered whenever she dashes back. You want incinerates for maximum damage. I don't know why I'm going... Oh, wrong fight. That's the next one. This one is non-damaging debuffs will make her unblockable. She will evade after knockdowns in addition to her lucky. Shocks incinerates will prevent the evade, but also remember, she can cause them to fail. Don't have many 6 stars ranked up. Is there any I'd rank up for it? The only 6 stars I think I'm planning on using are Kate and I used Valkyrie earlier. Oh, and Nico. Kate and Nico. Oh, Domino, being Domino and not wanting to throw a special. All right, let's refresh those shocks before they fall off. Oops. We turned her unblockable. That's right. I had that relic ready for you. I knew what you were going to do, you little hoe. There you go. Hey, we did get a couple relics. Ooh, we got an expert relic. We got an expert relic. I've got some relics to rank up and all that. All right, for this fight, since I got the bright screen just glaring in my eyes here, one thing I do not like about Google Sheets is dark mode sucks in it. You're faltered whenever she dashes back. You want incinerates for maximum damage. Okay, sure, this will be fun. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be terrible. It's not going to be fun. No fun at all. And yes, I'm whispering because you guys are being too... You're not being loud enough. And now I'm faltered. I remember this fight. It's dumb. Oops. I'm going to die. Because I tried to suck the incinerates back that I didn't need. Wow. Wow. If I would have just hit her, that's an easy solo. Lovely. I didn't need to do what I was trying to do. I got greedy. Just finish her, please. Okay. Got greedy, so that's number 3, I think. I don't know. That was on me, though. That was me being just greedy. Like the green on the new relics. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I do have a relic on there. I wish they would show relics right here. This would be the screen to show a relic on. Okay, where are we at in all this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if I'm going to get to Bahamut tonight. Having to restart kind of hurt. I don't care if you're healing right now. We're going to put a stop to that eventually. Now we can do some stuff. Oh, reverse controls. Okay. Ah, dang on it. I'm not afraid of this guy killing me. I should be now. Let's see if we can finish him off here with some handy-dandy incinerates. Got a Bahamut solo, congrats. Use Jack. Yeah, that would have made sense. That's all right. We got him down. I think this next one is Nick Fury. No, I'm doing Mole Man here. Ebb and Flow knockdown. Nick Fury must be later on. Yeah, I'm going to go probably for another 10 or 15 minutes tonight. We'll go until that 20% boost is gone. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to throw on a lesser and a lesser. And when all that is gone, that's the end of the stream for tonight. I will probably be back in the morning to finish it up. Sorry for those that work. I didn't get that in time. Okay, that should extend a little bit. Okay. My shield's only rank 2. Alright, next up. This is a Kushala fight. I don't know if I can... This is going to be one that I question myself on. I know Kushala can do the fight. I just questioned myself on it. There are a few of those fights where I just kind of wonder if I am doing the right thing here or not. Okay, we're going to go Special 2, Special 1. We want to knock them down a couple times. Here at the start, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. I tried to parry that. It didn't work. Okay, that's too far away. That's fine. We don't need all that stinking stuff. Oh, see, like I said, you know what? Here is the thing. I've always had an issue with. And he is the prime example. A projectile that goes slow. I am too impatient to wait. Good thing is that should put me right back into the fight. I've only done that once tonight. And that was on the first run, and I restarted. So this is really the first for this run. I'm sorry, if you're shooting something at me, I expect it to come at me, baby. Your fist is flying faster than the damn thing you're throwing out. I tried to block. Yeah, I didn't have all the stuff up this time around. That's all right. We're just going to fight this the way it comes at me. I could have blocked that. Let's try the slow projectile again. Please? Oops, got to check for that. Did not want to do that. Wanted to do that. I'm glad I looked at the last second. I thought I had a blue up. I didn't. Okay, the incinerates should stick this time around. And he is melting. There we go. See, I just had to be patient and wait for the stupid little projectile, and it was okay. All right, so here we're going to try and cheese. So in this fight, you need at least 2 buffs at all time to disable auto block. You have to heavy him to remove your furies. Parrying him will cause him to go unblockable, so you probably want the heavy counter. We're just going to build up furies. And we're going to go immortal. Well, that's why I'm using Herc. I can go immortal. If he wants to throw a special, that would be great. I'm not hitting that hard. I thought I was going to hit harder. And I'm dead here. Well, that didn't work. They're in your wallet, Needles. I watched Nick do that, and he was smacking the ever-living piss out of this guy. Of course, I'm not getting any love here from this dude to help me out. Okay, we're going to do this kind of the right way a little bit. I'm sitting there trying to frickin' heavy counter the guy, and the hell with you. We'll just revive through you. I'm done. I'm done. I mean, why would you want to throw a special? I mean, come on. Why would you throw a special? Alrighty, Goda. Take care, man. Okay. One revive. We got through it. Most passive piece of crap. I don't know how this next fight's going to work either. All right, this is I may come across like I'm not having fun. This is actually kind of fun. All right, in this fight, you may want to disable your willpower mastery. I'm not going to do that. Skill attackers will gain a fury when they turn off his evade. He will heal a lot when he hits your block. Okay, so we can't let him hit the block. Probably about 5 more minutes. Maybe this fight. Well, I said I wasn't going to let him hit my block, and what did I do? Oh, he didn't hit my block. I would like to be able to do something to this guy, though. I mean, that unblockable is stupid. Especially when he's just being passive. I mean, he's either unblockable or holding block. That's all right. I'm doing damage to him. Hey, look at that. Oh, and of course, right before I throw the special is when he gets the scorpion sting in there. That's right. Next special, he ain't gonna evade no more. It's the poor man's Valkyrie here. She worked. Just a little slow. Let me see what my wife said. It may be time for the walk. Okay, this fight here. Photon. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it to Bahamut tonight. There's no way. Yeah, I thought about Nefaria, but I'm going to use him later on. I know you didn't plan. I was trying to figure out if those were power snacks on there. I couldn't remember. They don't appear to be. Maybe they are. I took damage there. I'm not going to use another special, just in case they are. Yeah, we are. There we go. So Photon worked there. All right, one more fight. We'll do this guy right here, because this is an onslaught fight, and I'm no good with onslaught, so we'll go ahead and get it out of the way. I should be reading the nodes, make sure. Very straightforward, just watch for biohazard. Okay, so I can't hit into his block. Got it. Because I can take the bleeds, I can't take the poison. And I think I can heavy counter his special 1. And probably his heavy. So we're going to try it. Oops, I was too close there. You can't heavy counter that. Really? Thank you. Everything has fallen off of you. Yeah, you can. You can heavy counter the special. Perfect. Well, that was too far away. Hey, Robert, what's going on? Oh, the heck with this. You know, I don't have the spacing there. I knew I was too close there. And I knew he'd catch me on a dashback. Intentionally let myself get hit there, just so I can finish this fight off. Played worst into biz and BGs I lost, but hey, congrats, man. He ain't the worst into biz. That's for sure. Okay, so we got through that one. Next one, how are we looking here boost-wise? We are done with our boosts. I think... Yeah, I think that's where we're going to call it for the night. I'd like to keep going, but I think that's where we call it. We're going to play this smart. We're going to play it safe. Yeah. I was looking at time. Okay, so the plan will be, I got to find my work calendar. Hold on. I'm going to let you know when I'm going to be back to stream more. Probably about 11, between 11:30 and 12. Yeah, I think that'll be it. We'll be on sometime around lunchtime Eastern time, 11:30, 12 o'clock. We'll go until about 3. Maybe get it done. If we don't get it done, we'll finish it up tomorrow night. So there we go. There'll be 3 streams for it. Lefty's on Bahamut. Let's go raid Lefty. We'll be back tomorrow to finish it up. And then maybe we can do some BGs. But there we are. Alrighty, overall, not too bad. To this point, we're about almost halfway through. A couple fights shy of halfway through. I think I've used 3 revives because I was stupid for me and all that. Nothing hugely difficult in here. Could have fought some things better. Could have used some different champs. But that's going to wrap us up for tonight. Now, I don't need to say goodbye again. Stupid thing. Alrighty, folks. Until later, I'll be here tomorrow. Lunchtime-ish Eastern time. Breakfast time on the West Coast. Dinner time for Mike. Until then, everyone have a great one and take care all.